Hey, Sean here from SpeedQuiYi.com. So I'm going to do a quick review of the QiYi Storm. Now I was planning on just doing a big comparison, but a lot of people have asked for the review, so I'm going to do that, just go over some details here. Now this would be considered more of a budget cube because it's just a little over $10 at speedcubeshop.com. I'll have the link in the description to the store, and you can use discount code QReview to get 10% off your order. I say it's a budget cube, but it's kind of like a lot of the QiYi cubes. They seem to be lower in cost than a lot of the other ones out there, and just as good. So, is this just as good as the other ones out there? Sort of. Out of the box, it was kind of sluggish. It was a little bit tight. After breaking in, lubing, doing a good amount of solves, it has gotten much better. Corner cutting's pretty nice. Nothing way more than you would expect, but decent. As far as how the cube feels, I think in my original unboxing I compared it to something like the AoSu, but as far as how it feels for the pieces, it feels a lot like the Mayu. Now this, you guys know my thoughts on this if you've seen my other videos. It's not the greatest cube as far as turning, but the way it feels is really nice. The outer layers move kind of similarly. They're really nice, not super fast. I could add some lube and that helped a little bit. The inside layers are pretty similar though. A lot of times you get the inner layers and 4x4s are really slow and the outside are really fast. This is pretty even, which is nice. I think if you put some softer springs in here, it would fix that and make it faster and a little bit more slower, but it works really well how it is right now. As far as how it turns a lot like something that you would see from the YJ line, the AoSu, the GuanSu, where it's a 62mm puzzle and it moves fairly well, but it is a little bit sluggish and a little bit catchy on some internal pieces. You can kind of see right here, there's some clicking going on. It's not 100% smooth. Now if I was to compare this to an AoSu, the AoSu definitely wins. But if we were to compare things also around that budget, like the GuanSu, I would suggest this over the GuanSu, just because the GuanSu for me has popped quite a bit and this has not, and it has a similar feel, but this one just feels a little bit more stable. Now if I was to compare it to something like the Cyclone Boys G4, I recommend the Cyclone Boys G4, because I like smaller cubes and that is a little bit smaller, and also it's just a little bit faster out of the box, a little bit easier to use. If you liked something like the AoSu or the AoSu or GuanSu, you would like this. It's definitely nice. I am not getting my best solve times on here, but they're not horrible either. If you're just starting out on 4x4 or are just kind of intermediate with it like I am, then this would be fine. If you're more of an advanced solver, I can't see this becoming anyone's main. So thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by speedqview.com for more news and reviews.